Today's show is pre-recorded.
Y'all know what time it is. Y'all don't know, y'all better ask somebody. Hat on, suit on, looking like a trapper dog, giving them all dressed like $1 million bucks, diamond things in his cuffs. Y'all tell me who could it be but Steve Harvey? Oh yeah, and listening to me. Put your hands together for Steve Harvey. Put your hands together. Steve Harvey, why don't you join? Yeah. Steve Harvey, get on, y'all. Better give me some eggs while I Steve Harvey, yeah. Join me. Come with me, help me say. You gotta turn it on, yeah. Turn it on. Steve Harvey in the morning, y'all. Turn it on. Turn it on. Steve Harvey in the morning, y'all. Yeah. Turn your radio on. You gotta turn your radio on. Turn them out. Steve Harvey got to turn them out. Steve Harvey turn them on to the morning, y'all. Come on, Steve. Come on. Do your thing, Big Daddy.
I sure will. Good morning, everybody. You are listening to The Voice. Come on, dig me now. One and only Steve Harvey. Got a radio show. Well, okay, here we go. You know, what's important, what can be a huge part of your success is if you find a balance. If you find a balance in your life. That's been very important for me. And I've really never phrased it this way until now, but I was kind of thinking about it after my wife and I mean, we set up one night recently, man. You know, I often come on here and this is kind of an inspirational moment of the show. And I try to remind people about that most important relationship between you and God. And that's the apex of it. That's the top of the crown. You got to form the relationship with God. If you don't, everything else struggles. It's hard to be a good husband without God. It's hard to be a good family man without God. It's hard to be successful without God, man. It's hard to get through this thing called life without God. So that's clear. But at the same time, you can't talk about God 24/7. You got to go to work. Come on, man. Let's just be real. I ain't your pastor and I ain't at your church, but let's just be real about it. You know, people tell you got to keep your mind stayed on him and all like that. That's a true statement. Got to keep your mind stayed in that area. I'm not here to tell you how to live, but you got to keep your mind stayed in that area of God, of doing the right thing, caring about people. That's what I took it as. Now, I could be wrong. I apologize if I'm not saying it the way you've been taught. I can only do me. Now, but after that, you got to go to work. You got to have some fun. You got to take care of your business. And that's the balance you have to find. So once you focus on shoring up your relationship with God, you gotta balance this now. Now you got to allocate some time. I don't care who you are, for your family. If you're gonna have a family, you got to allocate some time for them. See, we can't just marry these women or make these kids and then neglect them. And fellas, especially if I'm talking to men out here, and ladies, you can listen too, but listen, if you find yourself struggling in your life, man, and you can't seem to get it together, let's just go over a couple of things. The first two things, if you find yourself struggling, you can't seem to pull it together and reach your goals and get to where you want to go, let's just do a check. How is your relationship with God? And then next, how much time are you taking to allocate for your family? Now, your family don't always live in your house, but if you made them, they're yours. And the responsibility to them is never lessened because you don't stay there no more. Because you and the girl broke up. You and the woman don't speak. Hey, man, that don't ever release you from the obligation. Feel me when I'm telling you this now. Because I'm not telling you something I'm wondering about. I've had to live through them years. So 2 things you can start looking at. If you're not where you want to be and you ain't really solid, you can't figure out why you keep spinning your wheels. Have you just done a random inventory, man? Have you just checked on your relationship with God? Have you checked on the time you spending dedicated towards your family, your children that you created? If them 2 things is out of sync, man, that I can tell you right now, you can go on and get to explaining yourself away just like that. Hey, man, how come you ain't where you want to be? Well, because, man, I really ain't. Well, if you really ain't, then you really ain't. The 3rd thing is you got to allocate the necessary time for your business. You got to handle your business. All of this, man, is the way it works. And the order is God first, family second. Then you got to handle all your business. But as men, this is what we do. If I don't handle my business, I can't take care of my family. True statement. But if your business is in front of your family, you out of order. Now, that's all we talking about now, ain't it? See, that's all we really saying here now, fellas. I mean, come on, man. Let's have a real conversation about being better. If you done created these children, you got to handle your business. You may not like the girl no more. You and the woman might have broken up. Y'all might go your own way. But what that got to do with the child, though, man? You got to handle your business. They got to know who daddy is. That's your obligation, man. And God ain't letting you off the hook for that. Try it. Go ahead and try it. And think you're going to get off the hook with that. Because you're not, man. You just not. I'm sorry, man. Dog, Steve, why you coming like that? Because I did it like that. I did it, man. I was over here trying to reshape my life, get myself up on my feet. When I was homeless, man, and trying to come back, man, I thought I had to take care of me first and then so I can neglect it. Caring about them kids. And man, that ain't how it worked, man. God kept his knee on my neck for a long time for that one right there till I finally learned the lesson. Hold up, man. Put these phone calls in. Go spend some time. Do something. And it started turning around for me. I can't be there all the time because I am out here on the grind and the hustle. But at the same time, man, some more phone calls, some more letters, some more ha-ha-he-he's, something. Then take care of your business, man. You got to work hard to be successful. Sometimes I don't put that in there. I just live it and I expect my sons to emulate that. But I got to talk to them all the time. How hard you got to work to be something. It's an all-out assault on it, man. If you got a target in mind, you got a goal, you got to wake up every day trying to get there. And you can't get tired of it because it never ends. You're going to always be this way. That's how life is designed and set up. You got to be a hard worker, man. If you're always looking for some time to chill and, man, I want to go do what I want to do, you ain't going to make it. In order to be successful, you have to do a series of things that you're uncomfortable doing. And work is the thing that most of us are uncomfortable doing. It's so much easier to chill. Man, I wish I could kick back with a cigar, man, all the time. But I can't, man. I can't. Because I got to work. Then the last piece of the balance piece is you got to take some time out to enjoy yourself. But if you ain't where you want to be, you ain't got a lot of time to enjoy yourself. Quit thinking, man, that this balance is even. It's a whole lot of God, a whole lot of family, a whole lot of business, and a little bit of chilling. The chilling can't be equal to the family, the business, or your God. If the chilling is equal to any of them, you ain't gonna make it. Quit chilling, man, and go to work like a man. Do what you supposed to do. Work on your family, work on your relationship, work on your God, work on your business. And then when you chill, you might not chill as long, but you sure gonna chill bigger. You gonna ball bigger, baby.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know if you done thought about it, but that God Almighty, he done it again. Yeah, he did. He did it again. Do you realize it's a new day? Do you know that only he can bring it about? Man, oh man, oh man. He ain't never failed. He ain't never missed. He 1,000%. He batting 1,000. All day, never missed. Never had a strike. He ain't never fouled, tip one off. Ain't never got by him. If you throw it, it's going over the wall. He only hits homers. He only hits home runs. That's if you're a sports person, let me give you that analogy. He's up to the plate. I don't care who on the mound and who throwing. He hit all of them, and all of them is home runs. All of them. Let me put it to you this way. Every pass he throws is a completion. He has never thrown an interception. He has never thrown an incomplete pass. And all of them is touchdowns. One last one. I'm talking about God now. Every shot he has taken on the floor has gone in. He's shooting 1,000%. He only shoot threes. And when he do dunk, he posterizes you. Shut up. That's good, Steve. That is really good. Welcome to the ride, y'all. Steve Harvey Morning Show. Shirley Strawberry, Carla Farrell, Mississippi Monica, Junior, and the legend that is Nephew Tommy. Boy, I did that this morning.
Encourage yourself, baby.
Boy, I did that. You better think of something you ain't never... What?
He posts.
Boy, he posts. If he only shoot threes, but if he do dunk, you posterize in your face. Boy, what's going on with your little Junior?
You know what?
The stash.
You know.
Come through, little dirty.
Come on, man. I just want to say I got to run somebody up.
Oh, okay.
Tomorrow, big day, man.
Yeah, what is that?
It'll be a big day tomorrow. Going down to the Texas State Capitol tomorrow. Talk about this thing, man, and kind of nervous. Really don't know what I'm going to say and how I'm going to say it.
Well, when you say talk about this thing, why don't you tell people?
Talking about sickle cell and advocating for bills to be passed.
Good job. Congratulations, Junior.
I'm kind of really nervous. Like, I really ain't never.
Yeah, it's all right to be nervous. What you looking for, some advice?
Yeah, I know
Take
you've
deep
done this
breaths.
1,000 times. You've done it.
Number one, pray. Ask God to order your steps and give you the proper words that can make a difference. Ask God to let more of him shine through tomorrow than you. And then you'll be okay. And if somehow you could have a crisis right there in front of him.
Wow.
That, Junior, whoo!
Coming up in 32 minutes after the hour.
Prices on
cue. We'll hear from the nephew as he runs that prank back right after this.
Give him some help.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
You can't let the urge to sing your favorite songs while you're driving distract you from that truck drifting toward your lane or that lane-splitting biker creeping up beside you. Fortunately, every Hyundai offers advanced safety features that can alert you to potential dangers around you.
And Hyundai has over 130 IIHS Top Safety Awards since 2006. IIHS Top Safety Awards include Top Safety Pick and Top Safety Pick Plus awards to Hyundai vehicles from 2006 to 2025.
It is time now for the nephew to run that prank back. What you got for us, Nev?
Shirley, we're going to run it back. This right here is House Party at Glenda's. House Party at Glenda's. All right? Cat dog, if you would.
Hello? Hello, hey, man, y'all need me to bring some ice over there? Yeah, man, we can use some ice over here, though. Who is this? Hey, this is Lawrence, man. I was trying to see, if y'all need some ice. What kind of beer should I bring, man? Y'all want some beer? Man, everybody over here pretty much do Budweiser, man. Who'd you say this was again? This Lawrence, man, I ran into your wife at the supermarket, and she was telling me y'all was, getting together, and she told me to, come on through if I had some time, so I ain't want to just come through there without nothing, you know what I'm saying? I want to, come through empty-handed looking disrespectful, man.
Yeah, I feel it, man. We pretty much over here just kicking and watching the game, man. You can, some beer, some ice, that'll be good, bro.
Okay, cool, man. Well, listen, how many people y'all gonna have? I want to make sure I bring enough stuff.
Yeah, but who'd you? I can't really hit, man. Who'd you say this was again, though?
My name is Lawrence, man. My name is Lawrence. I went to school with Glenda.
Oh, okay. You went to school with Glenda. Okay, Lawrence, huh?
Yeah. We went to school together. So I ain't seen her man. I swear it's been 15, 20 years. You know what I mean? Ironically, I just got back to town, 2 weeks ago, and to run into a classmate. I was like, wow. But she invited me out, man. I ain't been nowhere since I got here, so. It's cool just to get out a little bit. So, you say Budweiser and I bring some ice, man. So, yeah, we good. So I'm just going to bring a couple cases. That's cool?
Yeah, man, that's cool. But you say, Glenda, y'all went to high school or college? Where'd you meet her at?
No. Me and Glenda went to high school together, dog.
Oh, y'all went to high school together?
Yeah, that's back in the day. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. What'd you say? You said your name, Lawrence?
Yeah, Lawrence. Yeah, we went to high school together, man. That was, man, Glenda still look good, dog. How long y'all been married?
Yeah, we've been married for about 16 years, man.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, man. You did good, man. I hate I messed it up. You know what I mean? But it's neither here nor there, man. But it's just ironic that I ran into her, man. So I just appreciated the invite. I saw Glenda, man. Your girl looking good, man. I ain't seen her in a long time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yo, man, let's back up a minute, man. What you mean you hate you messed that up? What you mean by that?
Well, okay, my bad, dog. I'm thinking you familiar with my name. No, see, Glenda was my high school sweetheart. We dated from 9th grade to the 12th grade, man. We went to prom together.
All right, bro. Look, all right, man. I see. You know what, man? Let me see. I don't know what Glenda, what she meant by telling you you could come through the crib, bro. But you can't come through my house, dog. I mean, I done had mine back in the day, and she might have had hers, bro. But you can't come over my house, dude.
Okay, hold up, man. Now, Glenda then invited me, and I'm coming. I don't know what the hostility is, but I'm coming to the house.
You ain't coming to my house, dog.
Hey, dog, listen to me, man. I'm not finna sit here and go back and forth with you. I done ran into Glenda in the store. Glenda said it was good to see me, come through tonight. I say, cool, and she gave me the number on asking you what else I should get, So I'm calling you saying, hey, man, you want some ice and some beer? I'm gonna roll through, man. It's just a party, dog. You insecure? What's up?
No, I ain't no insecure. Listen to me, dog. I'm gonna go and get Glenda. All right, and this, because this right here don't make sense to me, dog. What you mean Glenda invited you to the house? And I'm telling you right now, you ain't coming to my house, bro. If you come to my house, you're going to get up.
Hold on. So what you threatening me now, dog? That's what you doing?
Threatening you. Who is you, dog?
I'm her first. That's who I am.
Dog. I would never do that
first. I'm her first. I'm the one she really remember.
What you mean you the one she really remember?
I'm her first, dog.
See, man, look, man, I like I said, you bring your punk over to my house, and it's going to be about 20 waiting on you. All right, all my boys over here, we kicking it. All right, you bring your over here, you won't leave. I promise you that.
I tell you what, man, I'll be over there because Glenda the one invited me, and I'm showing up. And if you start tripping with me, guess what, dog? It's on and popping. One thing I ain't forgot is my first love, and my first love then invited me to the house.
Man, I can't even deal with this right here, bro. I'm going to tell you. You obviously you don't spoke to Glenda. You know where the I live, all right? You show your up. I want you to come on over and you show up. Like I said, you show up and your ain't going home. I promise you that, bro.
It's whatever then, man. It's whatever.
Bro. Hey, bro, look, man. Me and my boys over here, we just waiting on it. All you got to do is make the move, bro. All you got to do is make the move.
I tell you what, man. Let me call Glenda. See, I need to call Glenda. Because, see, Glenda.
Let me get Glenda. Who the are you, dog? Who the are you?
I'm going to tell you one more time. I am Glenda's first.
I don't give a
and it sounds like I might be her last, her everything.
This must be out his mind, CeeLo. Listen, I got this on the phone, bro. Yo, dog.
Hey, let me ask you this here, man. You don't even know what Glenda spot at, do you?
What the
I know where her spot at.
What the who the are you, dog? What the think this is, bro?
Hey, man,
you bring your over here. I want you to show up at my You call me with this stupid bro? You talking about my girl's spot? You come, but I want to see you at the crib right now, bro. Get your in your whip right now. You drive down to my and I'm gonna you up, bro.
You ain't finna do nothing to me.
What?
I said you ain't gonna do nothing
to you, huh? I ain't gonna do nothing to you. I promise you bring over here, bro. I'm telling you, not going home, dog. You're not going home.
Whatever. I got one more thing I want to say to you. Is you listening?
My girl? What the
I got one more thing I want to say to you, though. Is you listening to me?
I'm not listening to you.
Hey, man, is you listening? Is you listening? Because evidently you ain't. Are you listening to me?
You want to say?
This is Nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. You just got pranked by your wife, Glenda.
Damn. You serious, bro? You're playing, man. You're playing, dog. I'm so glad this is a joke, bro. I'm telling you, because
I gotta ask you one more thing, dog. What is the baddest radio show in the land?
Steve Harvey Morning Show, baby.
That is, get that stupid started, bright and early. Be back in an hour with another dose of stupid, just like that.
Can't wait. And all morning it's going to be going on. Thank you, nephew. Coming up next, it is Ask the CLO. Our Chief Love Officer, Steve Harvey, in the building right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
You can't let the urge to sing your favorite songs while you're driving distract you from that truck drifting toward your lane or that lane-splitting biker creeping up beside you. Fortunately, every Hyundai offers advanced safety features that can alert you to potential dangers around you.
And Hyundai has over 130 IIHS Top Safety Awards since 2006. IIHS Top Safety Awards include Top Safety Pick and Top Safety Pick Plus awards to Hyundai vehicles from 2006 to 2025.
Coming up at the top of the hour in entertainment news, Toni Braxton and Birdman have been married since August of last year. Neo is not married, and he said his 4 girlfriends are not allowed to cheat on him. And ASAP Rocky, all of this. ASAP Rocky recognized Rihanna by her scent when she entered the courtroom. These stories are all coming up at the top of the hour, but right now it is time to ask the CLO. Our Chief Love Officer, Steve Harvey. This is from April in Lexington. April writes, my boyfriend and I had a bad breakup, and my sister was there for me. Without telling me, she called him to get his side of the story. He called to let me know that my sister sided with him on a few things. Why would she do that and not tell me? Ooh, sis.
I don't know. I don't know your sister, so that's a hard one. Now, listen to me now. Be very careful, because your boyfriend could be playing you. She might have called to try to reconcile y'all. She might have called to see if she could help. And then along the way, she may have even said to him, I understand where you're coming from. You're right about that. But y'all really need to sit down and talk. That conversation could have went just like that. But then he picks the phone up and tell you, yeah, your sister called me. She sided with me.
Whoa.
Why don't you just call your sister and clear the air? But don't call her accusing her of anything, because she might have made the phone call to help you out. But since he probably lost the argument, and he did.
Yeah.
He probably trying to say, well, your sister called me and she think I'm right. You know how many times I've seen that scenario play out? So I would be conscious of that. I would be conscious of that. Don't just say your sister tried to turn on you, do something behind your back. Because he'd have told that too. Yeah, your sister feeling me.
Yeah.
Oh, if he had that card to play, he'd have played that. So it's probably nothing.
Why
did his sister call him in the first place?
Maybe to say, hey, look. Well,
right, she should be on my team. Why are you talking to me?
Yeah. Well, she might have called herself being on your team.
Trying to get some inside intel.
That's why. See, that's why.
Yeah,
That's why.
All right.
Stay with Don't try to.
No. Come on, CLO.
No.
This is from.
Don't
We're moving on. Yeah.
It's my team. You calling him for.
Yeah, she shouldn't have called him. Hakeem in Tulsa writes, I had an outside baby. Listen, CLO, I had an outside baby and my wife accepted it. So I got full custody. My daughter is 2 now and she and my wife are besties. My wife filed for divorce and said my child is going to live with her. Is this best for my daughter? Should I allow this? Wow.
Whoa.
This is deep
I
right
say to that.
Yeah, this is deep right here.
You know something, dog?
Hakeem.
Hakeem. You cheated on your wife. You had a baby with another woman. Your wife accepted it and took you back. She fell in love with the baby. Now y'all getting a divorce. Man, you know why y'all getting a divorce, Hakeem? Did you do something again?
Oh.
Or did she never get over the first time?
Right, and she waited.
She's getting a divorce and she's taking the baby. I don't want to get into where is the original mother. Is she okay with that?
Right.
I don't know the situation. Should I allow it? Bro, I don't think you stacked up that strong. It just don't sound like you got enough. I don't know why y'all getting divorced. Bro, if you did something else, you ain't in a real strong position. But that should I allow it? Well, you can be vindictive if you want to. Let me ask you just one question. What do you really think would be best for the child?
Yep.
Just answer me that question.
That's what he's asking.
Well, if you got to ask, it's probably her. Because he said, his only question is, he didn't say, I love her, I want her, I'd never give up my child. Should I allow it?
Yeah, is this best for my daughter? Should I allow this?
Bruh, exactly. Only you can tell us that.
Right.
Is it best for your daughter? Now, based on what I'm hearing, it sounds like she the best move for the baby.
She certainly thinks so. Wifey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I hope it's not a vindictive move just to hurt you because you hurt her. So
Yeah.
Let's just hope that's not the case.
For the wife and the baby, he says, are besties. All right. Moving on to Marilyn in New Rochelle. Marilyn says, I was in the hospital briefly and both of the guys that I'm dating showed up at the same time. I think they both knew what was going on, but they haven't said a word to me about it. Am I supposed to bring it up and explain myself or not?
Yeah, that would have been a good time to slip into a mild coma. Yeah, that's what I'd have did. I'd have saw him walk in the room and just close my eyes and hit that call button with my thumb.
For the first time, I agree with you with this lie, Steve. This is a good lie. This is a good lie.
You in the hospital. They both came, slip yourself into a mild coma.
Yes, I love it.
And just twitch. There's no way. I'd have did that so fast.
A coma and a seizure.
Yeah, I'd have both of them.
Yeah, but she didn't do it, and she's asking, is she supposed to bring it up or explain herself? What is she supposed to do?
Don't say nothing. You don't even remember this. You incoherent.
Okay.
You was in that hospital and heavily medicated.
You came to visit me? Is that her question to him?
Who? When?
No.
Charles.
I love it.
Where was I? Oh, yeah. I'm playing all that.
All of that. Okay. Good answer, CLO. All right, last one. This is Nathan in Glendale. Nathan says, I love buying antiques. When my son said he was ready to ask his girl to marry him, I found a nice diamond solitaire at a thrift store and gave it to him. He laughed in my face, just like you're doing right now, Steve, and wouldn't take it. How could he be so rude and turn it down?
Dog, you can find this ring at a thrift store. You calling it an antique. It's just an old raggedy ring. Your boy laughed so hard at that thing. Bro, first of all, what ring have you ever seen of value at the thrift store?
No.
Yeah. I never have.
Bro, you been better off making your move at the pawn shop. The thrift store is where you donate.
Uh-huh. All right.
Boy.
All right. Thank you, CLO. Coming up at the top of the hour, we'll have some entertainment news for you. Right
that ring wasn't worth it.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, so according to legal documents obtained by TMZ, Toni Braxton is legally married to Brian Birdman Williams, the founder, of course, of Cash Money Records. The records show that Toni and Birdman got married in August of last year. Then 2 weeks later, Toni filed for divorce, and the documents show that the marriage is irretrievably broken. But now wait, because months later, it seems that Toni had a change of heart and dismissed the divorce petition in January of this year. So as of today, Toni Braxton and Birdman are allegedly still married. So congratulations.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you know.
Yeah, I didn't know that. Yeah.
Toni Braxton Williams.
Uh-huh. Yeah, well, they've been dating for a while, though. They have been dating for a while.
Yeah, off and on.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a Birdman fan, so I love that dude.
Congratulations.
Man.
Put some spec on it, baby.
Yeah. I love that dude, man.
And we love Toni Braxton, so.
That's my man.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Nothing is private anymore, though, right?
Not
all right. So, yeah. Moving on to Neo. I know.
Our weekly Neo update.
I know.
Come on, Neo.
But he put it out there. He continues to do interviews to the nature of his sexual poly relationship with these 4 women. On an interview last week, Neo said the women are free to break up with him at any time, but they cannot date other men while they're with him. He said, quote, "The question I get asked the most is, are they allowed to date outside of me? And I'm answering it right now. No." Okay. N-O, both caps.
All right. Appreciate that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. He says because when he gets with these women, he doesn't ask them for their exclusivity. He does not demand their exclusivity. They offered it. They came to him and said, "I want to be exclusive to you and just you." Does this sound right?
Oh yeah. That sounds perfectly right. Yeah.
What is going on?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
You get into the I don't care stage, Steve.
Man, I'm so right there with these 5 people.
Yes.
The five people in the relationship.
4 women and Neo. And he can cheat, but they can't. Is that what he's saying? Come on.
Well, they're sharing their man, knowing.
Right.
They know going in.
Wait. Let me clear something up.
Come on.
If it's 4 women in your house, I can promise you ain't nowhere else cheating.
Exhausted.
And not the ones I saw.
Okay.
What?
Girl, bye. Now, is one of them or a couple of them dancers?
I think so, Steve. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I got news for you, dog.
They still got to go to work. He ain't taking care of them no more.
Yeah. Do they work at a club with a VIP room?
Why, do you ask?
So you saying they should be stay-at-home girlfriends, Tommy?
I think so.
Yeah. They're giving up a lot.
Where's the perks in this? I don't
say that again, Shirley. They what?
I said they're giving up a lot here. Yeah.
One more time for the people in the back.
They're giving up a lot.
Yes.
What are they getting?
Yes.
Too much.
If you still stripping and there's a VIP room, crickets.
Yeah.
What, Carla? What? You sound so frustrated.
I am.
Crazy relationship.
I'm done. It's, well, I'll wait for the next Neo update next week.
But he can cheat, but they can't. That's the part right there.
Shirley, that's not what the story says. Mm-hmm. He said they have to be exclusive to him.
Yeah.
He already cheating. It's 4 people.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but they can't.
They know about it.
Mm-hmm. All right. Moving on to, this is a sweet story. I love this story. On the day A$AP Rocky was found not guilty on all charges, he had no idea that his wife Rihanna was attending his court date. Rocky had asked that she stay away from his court appearances, and Rihanna respected his wishes for the most part. Rocky's lawyer, Joe Tacopina, knew that Rihanna was coming to court that day, but he didn't tell Rocky because he didn't want to stress him out. Tacopina told Vlad TV that he and A$AP Rocky were sitting in court at the table, and all of a sudden, Rocky starts sniffing the air and leaned over and said, "Joe, I smell my girl. It's weird, man." Tacopina said, "Yeah, Rocky, you smell your girl because she's sitting right behind you." Tacopina said Rocky's eyes got all big and he tried to contain his excitement. Now, wasn't that sweet? Remember when the verdict was rendered and he jumped over...
Yes.
To hug Rihanna.
To hug his baby. Yes.
That's why he was so shocked, because he told her not to come and she was there and he didn't know it, but he smelled her. So sweet.
I was in court one time and I smelled my houses that I was losing in the settlement.
You smelled the scent of them.
Yeah.
Did you ask your lawyer? You smell?
I said, "Hey man, you smell these houses getting up out of here." Mr. Harvey, you don't know that yet. Oh yeah, I'm telling you, they gone.
Smell it.
So you can relate to
I know exactly what Rocky talking about.
Smell these houses getting
He smelled it coming, I smelled it going.
Well, there you go. Coming up at 20 minutes after the hour, former First Lady Michelle Obama is addressing these divorce rumors. We'll find out what she says right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
You've heard us talk about the benefits of Globe Life Insurance. Globe Life has been protecting families for generations. Globe Life is easy to buy with rates starting as low as $3.49 a month. There is no medical exam, just a simple application. Call Globe Life today at 1-800-251-5400 or visit globeliferadio.com. Again, that's 1-800-251-5400 or globeliferadio.com. In a podcast interview, our former First Lady Michelle Obama addressed speculation about a possible divorce from former President Barack Obama. She acknowledged that the rumors started after she didn't attend former Jimmy Carter's funeral service or Donald Trump's inauguration. Mrs. Obama stated that she simply decided to take some time for herself, and it didn't sit well with the public's expectations of her. Mrs. Obama said she is focused on navigating life after the White House and using this time to focus on herself and her family. Okay? So Steve, there are always false rumors out there about you and your family. How did you navigate the rumors, or did they ever get to you?
I don't give it.
All right. Tell us how you really feel.
I mean, bro, look, we see that all the time. We just hear it all the time. I'm not giving nobody that. Mm-hmm. Bye. Mm-hmm. You know, it's look, in terms of Michelle and Barack, you know, why isn't she there? Yeah. First of all, why would she go to Trump's inauguration?
Well, I mean, that's what former presidents do, though.
Former presidents.
Yeah.
Barack showed up.
Yeah.
He did his obligation, his duty.
Yeah.
He honored the honorable commitment. Mm-hmm. Do you know how much stuff Trump ain't been to?
Yeah.
He moved this man's picture off the wall the other day in the White House, breaking protocol.
And put a picture of his assassination up there with the blood and all that. Yeah.
She don't have to go. The public's expectation of her. What about the expectation of the president? Where are those? What those expectations?
They didn't expect this.
Yeah.
That's for sure. But yeah, that's what the former first lady is saying. She's just doing her right now. She wants to be there for her family and herself, actually. You know, look, it's a lot in the White House.
She has every right.
We just, look, we're not in the, we're not finna get in that thing right there, because we're not speculating on nobody's personal life.
No.
Except Neo. That's the only one.
We
Back to Neo. Back.
Yeah, so.
No. Now, you know, we'd have to comment, like, if we found out that Puffy had got engaged while he was in jail, then we'd have to comment on that.
Mm-hmm. Take that.
And we comment on Kanye and the crazy stuff he's doing. Yeah. There are people that we comment on. Yeah, for sure.
He got a lot of nerve, though.
Who?
Kanye.
Kanye.
Yeah, I saw the video of his daughter, West, how she was dressed up. That didn't really...
North.
You said West. North. That's our last name, West.
Well, who is East?
Nobody's name East.
Chicago.
Solomon Saint.
Those are his children's names.
Beautiful kids,
children.
Man.
Beautiful children. Beautiful children. Yes. Yeah. All right. Coming
Your
up.
daddy a bunch of Cracker Jacks, but y'all.
Coming up at 34 minutes after the hour, we're gonna ask you what's your favorite sitcom of all time and your favorite singing group. Right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, you can only bring back one really good black sitcom from any era. So which show would that be? What are you bringing back? Junior?
Oh, Martin.
Yeah.
Oh, hands down. Martin. Gotta come back.
Yeah.
The whole crew.
Yes.
Oh, man. Yeah.
Everybody. What about your favorite singing group? We know this one too from you.
Oh, they ain't never left. Jonas is still there. They ain't never broke up.
You're the fifth member.
I'm the fifth member. Been in the group since we started.
No, we talking group or singing group?
We're talking singing group.
Singing group.
Singing group. Favorite singing group.
Tommy?
What's another group? What do you mean? What group?
I mean, I don't, you know.
Like a band? You're saying a band?
Yeah, you know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Tommy, what you got?
Favorite sitcom is Sanford and Son.
Okay. All right.
Red Fox. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It could be
and
Mel.
the Jackson 5.
Oh, yeah. Good one. Okay.
Jackson
All right.
5.
That's a good one. Come on, Steve.
Sanford and Son, Earth, Wind and Fire.
Easy breezy. Easy.
That's why I said, let me go on and let y'all get y'all's out the way.
Sanford and Son, Earth, Wind and Fire.
Fred Sanford, don't you talk to me like that. Don't you raise your voice to me. He twitched and went, woman, you don't tell me in my house.
He pointed his finger too, though.
You don't tell me. Boy, he had a glitch.
Classic.
Man, that dude right there.
Fred G. Sanford.
He was on it.
Period. Always at the end, period. And then the G stand for whatever
hey, man,
he wanted
when he
to stand
said
for.
on TV.
When
he said on TV.
I already know what you're going to say.
It's enough ends in here to make a Tarzan.
movie.
Hey, man, you don't even understand. I stood up.
Classic.
And tears came down my face.
Remember he used to sing?
Classic. Yeah.
How would I be sure?
If I didn't get
What's your favorite female group, singing group? You guys all name guys. Females. Like for me, it would be the Supremes. Hands down.
Female singing group. Let's see.
Female singing group?
Female.
Baby, let me tell you, the Jones Girls or the Oceans. Okay. Yeah, they up there for me.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
The best female singers I've ever heard was Emotions.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Straight
out of Chicago.
Zero games right there.
In voices.
Better than the Clark sisters.
They up there.
Well, I mean,
in terms of hits, yeah.
All right, females. Junior?
I mean, it's really not fair to me because they ain't went nowhere. SWV, Escape, they ain't went nowhere.
Yes, they have.
they're
They're
still
wrong
singing.
places. Oh, yeah, they
You know what I'm
legends.
saying? Like they
They're just a
No, he
different
means
era.
they're still here. He means they're still here. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're so young. You just.
Because y'all said the
SWV,
emotions.
those
I
are
had
good.
no idea. I have emotions. I ain't heard these. I didn't know.
I love SWV. I'm right there.
Yeah. They're
Who's your
he's
all-time favorite male singer?
male singer?
Male
Well,
singer?
no.
Yeah,
No,
it'd
it's
have to be Luther. It would have to be Luther. Yeah. It would have to be.
Favorite female singer?
Oh God, this is so hard.
Hands down. Ain't no
Whitney,
question
Aretha.
for me.
Whitney.
No.
Whitney Aretha.
No.
No.
Not for me.
Who?
Who
Is
is
it
it?
for you, huh?
Anita Baker.
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay.
Really?
Anita Baker, man, has her albums. No. Anita Baker for me,
Yeah. Yeah.
dog. That girl, her albums. Whew.
And right after, so I got Whitney, Anita, and right after that, we have to throw in Sade. We must.
You right.
You must.
I got
have
Aretha
her.
and Whitney.
Because that's
Aretha
the
and Whitney.
second. I bought Sade album.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
I all need a Baker stuff.
All right, guys. Thank you. Coming up next, it is the nephew and today's prank phone call right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Keeping the music rolling on the Steve Harvey Morning Show. We're V103.
Coming up at about 4 minutes after the hour, it's my strawberry letter for today. And the subject is, my husband's ex-wife stayed with us.
What?
Wait till you hear this letter. Yes.
What in the Neo? Come on.
Exactly.
I'm the husband, though. If I'm the husband,
Carla.
I'm not staying that night. I'm not.
Right.
They all had to stay. All right. They all had to stay. All right. It's coming up. But right now, it is time for the nephew and today's prank phone call. What you got for us, Neff?
This right here, this right here, that's little, yeah, it's one of them.
Okay.
The title of this, y'all, is Uber Hearse.
Okay.
Uber Hearse. All right. Now the man
Uber
has
Hearse.
he has scheduled an Uber. I am the Uber driver, and I'm letting him know. I'm giving him a call, letting him know. Yeah, we gonna be in a hearse, and it's a body in the back. But we gonna get you where you got to go.
What?
No.
We gonna get you where you got. Don't worry about all that. I got you.
No for me.
I got you. That person back there do not know you back there. Why is you worried about that? Let's go. Cat dog, if you would, Uber Hearse.
Hello? Hello, I'm trying to reach Sean, please.
Yeah, that's me. What's up?
Hey, Sean, how you doing? My name is Brian. I got you on schedule. You ordered an Uber for tomorrow morning. I think
Yes,
you're.
sir. Yep.
Okay. Are you scheduled to go to the airport? Correct.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Okay. All right. And I want to make sure you wanted an SUV.
Yeah, I wanted an SUV.
Okay. And that's 9211 West. What is that? Holman. 9211 West
correct.
Holman Drive.
That's correct.
Okay. All right. So I'll be outside tomorrow morning. We're talking about 7 a.m. pickup, correct?
That's it. I got you. You got it. Everything's on point.
Okay. All right. So listen, I wanted to let you know this, man. You ordered an SUV. I'll be there tomorrow. I'll be there probably a little bit before 7 a.m. You know, when you guys order Uber way in advance, you know, we try to get there almost like a car service and make sure we get you where you got to go. And I know the traffic's going to be a little crazy. So, you know, I'll be there on time. I'll be downstairs waiting on you, all right?
I'd appreciate it. I can't miss this flight.
Now listen, I'm a SUV, but it's a kind of a little different. So that's why kind of the reason for the call. I wanted to kind of give you a heads up that I am an SUV. So I just want you to look for the black hearse that'll be outside.
A hearse?
Yeah, I'll be in a black hearse tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. Okay. Okay.
I thought it's an SUV or a hearse.
No, it's a hearse. It's a hearse. Actually, what's happening is I have another drop off at the airport as well. You know, it won't affect you at all, but there'll be a body in the back But that has to. We're trying to get that to the airport too. But you know, like I said, and as a matter of fact, it's actually
body. Wait a minute, hold on. Yeah, you with me, man?
No.
I ain't trying to ride on my body.
Well, there'll be a body, but actually this is costing you less. You know what I'm saying? So you don't have to.
Look, man, well, I'm supposed to lay down next to this son. What you talking about, man?
Dude, it'll be.
I ain't riding with no body.
Hang on, man. Listen, you wanted an SUV.
I'm not riding with no body, dude. Are you tripping? Cancel this trip. I'll get another Uber or some I'm not riding with a body, dude.
Okay, if you cancel, that's going to cost you $50.
$50? Well, man, you gotta just downloaded the app. Here's the deal. I know for a fact when you cancel Uber, it's $5. I'm canceling it, and that's going to be $5. It's not going to be no $50, dude.
It's going to be $50, sir. It's different when you have...
Look, my man, you can pay me $1,000. I'm not riding with a body. You feel me?
No, I understand you now, but do you want to get to the airport or not?
Look, why don't you lay down next to the body and you drive yourself there with the body, like in the passenger seat? I'm not doing that.
Tell me what the problem is.
I mean, obviously, you used to driving around with bodies and That's not my thing. You know what I'm saying?
What's the problem? I mean, you're going to be in the front of the hearse. You're not going to be in the back. We'll put
your body's in the back.
We'll put your luggage in the back. I mean, that'll be fine, right?
Yo, my man, you tripping, man. This is some crazy You calling the wrong with this crazy bull, dude. I'm not doing none of that. What part of that don't you understand?
I'm going to get you there on time, sir, but it's going to be in a hearse. That's all the difference is, man. You'll be riding
in a hearse when I'm supposed to be laid out in it. You understand? Right now, you got me up. What kind of phone call is this?
Well, I mean, what's the problem?
Obviously, you're used to rolling with dead bodies and hearses and all that Since when did Uber start rolling with hearses to pick up regular live to get them from place to place? This is some crazy
Good.
I want you to think, when did you think that it would just be cool as a regular picking up a body and just driving around in the street?
I don't know, man. I mean, I got two jobs. You know what I'm saying? I do Uber, and I also, work for a mortuary. So, you know what I'm saying? So, but my vehicle is certified and Uber approved it, so I'm able to use it as an SUV as well.
So you calling and you giving rides to live and they don't have no reaction to riding around with a body in the back.
Well, sometimes there's a few people act a little, it's a little different for them. I get it, But like I said, the only reason why I'm calling you,
obviously you don't get that because you're trying to hit me with a $50 charge that I'm not going for, and you're trying to get me to ride with a dead body, dude. I'm not doing that.
So I tell you what, bro. I'm gonna tell you this right here. And I'm gonna get off the phone. Tomorrow at 7 in the morning, me and Tommy gonna be there. So be looking for us here.
Who's Tommy? The body?
No. Me and Tommy gonna be there tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. You understand? Just be ready for that.
Then you and Tommy gonna have a problem.
Okay. All right. Tell that to Tommy though, because see, Tommy don't take this too kindly. So tell it to him in the morning.
Who's Tommy? Is he on now?
Okay. You don't know who Tommy is?
No, I don't. Who the is Tommy?
Okay. Do you know Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show? Do you know nephew Tommy?
Oh, come on, man. Hey. Oh, man. That's a Hey, man. Not coming in a hearse?
No, man. Your boy, you got a boy named Chase that you work with. Chase gave me your number, told me to give you a call.
Oh, man. Yo, I'm going to put that in a hearse, man.
Hey, man, you got to give me one more thing, man. What is the baddest? I'm talking about the baddest radio show in the land.
The Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Hey, man, I'll pick you up at 7, all right? Be there.
All right.
Because this deserves some prank and praise up in here this morning. That's what this deserves.
Come on. Too much. Too much, King of Pranks. Too much.
Come on.
Yeah. Are you Tommy? You looking at
This is crazy.
Too much.
Yes.
Deep and stupid. All right. Y'all already know.
What?
I'm going to Jacksonville.
Wow. Yeah.
I'm going to Jacksonville this weekend, Saturday night, boy. The nephew is at the Florida Theater. Tickets are selling, and I appreciate y'all, Jacksonville. The nephew coming to show out, man. Show up, show out right before Easter morning. The nephew. Yeah, Saturday night at the Florida Theater. Come get your stupid on with me, my boys, as we have an evening with nephew Tommy. All right? Tickets on sale right now. The fool is coming to Jacksonville. So I got to say it one time. Duval.
That's not how you're supposed to say it.
That's not how you're supposed to say it right now.
The new
How you supposed to say it?
Duval.
No, we're not gonna whiten my Duval. I'm sorry, I'm not doing it for you. Y'all not gonna do that to me. I need to talk to Lil Duval about this here.
Living his best life.
Living my best life.
All right, nephew, thank you. Coming up next, my strawberry letter subject, my husband's ex-wife stayed with us. We'll get into it right after this. There's a recent ZipRecruiter survey that says 76% of all employers plan to hire for 2025 this year. And if you're hiring, add ZipRecruiter's latest feature, Zip Intro, to your plan. It's easy. You just pick a time and Zip Intro finds and schedules qualified candidates for you. Try it for free at ZipRecruiter.com/strawberry. That's ZipRecruiter.com/strawberry.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
It is time now for today's Strawberry Letter. And if you need advice on relationships, work, sex, parenting, and more, please submit your Strawberry Letter to SteveHarveyFM.com and click Submit Strawberry Letter. We could be reading your letter live on the air, just like we're going to read this one right here, right now. And you never know, it could be yours.
It could be yours. Buckle up and hold on tight. We got it for you. Here it is. Strawberry Letter.
Thank you, nephew. Subject, my husband's ex-wife stayed with us. My husband's ex-wife stayed with us. Okay. Dear Steve and Shirley, I'm in a situation with my husband and his ex-wife. She came to bring their kids for the weekend, and we had bad weather and tornado warnings. My husband and I had prepared for the storm, and he warned his ex-wife that the weather was going to be bad, but she drove to bring the kids anyway. This big tree fell on our street after she got there, so she was stuck at our house. We was told it could take up to 2 days to get the tree moved. We didn't have electricity, so their kids asked to sleep in our SUV in the garage so they could watch movies on an iPad. My husband poured us up some wine so we could make the best of a bad situation. I've always been cool with his ex-wife, and I didn't mind her staying. I made sure she was comfortable in our house. We had wine and cheese and played cards by candlelight. We were all tipsy and decided to turn things up a notch and play Never Have I Ever. The more we drank, the sexier the game got. I ended up having to fondle his ex, and she ended up giving me a lap dance. My husband orchestrated the whole thing, and he was enjoying it. He suggested we all sleep together to get warm, and I wanted to say no, but I also wanted to see what his ex-wife had to offer. I don't remember everything we did that night because I was drunk. There was a lot of tension the next morning. She went to our guest room and didn't come out all day. I took her food and I tried to talk through what happened, but she would not look at me in my eyes. My husband has apologized to both of us, but it's still awkward when we see her. Should we all go talk to someone? Okay. What? Did you say you wanted to see what his ex-wife had to offer? Did you say that out of your mouth? Meaning sexually? It had to be right after you blacked out. It must have been then, from when you blacked out from drinking, because this is the craziest thing I've ever heard. This is the craziest thing I've ever heard. Now you want to know what happened because you were too drunk and you can't remember. But your husband and the ex haven't said a thing because either they had sex or you all had a threesome. I mean, That's what I think, because ex-wifey can't even look at you right now. She's ashamed of something that happened that night. Your husband did apologize, but what does that matter? I mean, it all went down and you were a participant, drunk or not. The best thing for you guys to do is to get the ex out of your house. I'm glad you guys did that. Get her out as soon as possible. No more drinking for the three of you together, and just put this wild night behind you. You got to put it behind you. Steve?
That ain't what's happening here, Shirley. First of all, after this whole letter was read, this lady said, should we all go to talk to someone? I can't believe you told us. Who you finna go tell this to? All y'all gonna go talk. It's so much BS in this letter. Y'all, okay, the whole story came about when she brought the kids over, but it was bad weather. Her husband called and told her it was bad weather. She brought the kids. His ex brought the kids. Anyway, a storm hit. When she got at the house, the weather was bad. A tree fell. They said it'd be 2 days before they can get the tree out. They ain't got no electricity. The husband and his ex-wife, kids wanted to sleep in the SUV so they could watch movies on the iPad. So y'all put them out there. Y'all inside playing cards by candlelight because you've always gotten along with the ex-wife. Well, according to this letter, you've always been more than just getting along with her. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you've been eyeing her. Y'all playing cards and drinking wine and getting tipsy. And as the night wore on, the game got sexier. Y'all decided to play Never Have I Ever. I don't know what that is, but it sounds like something to pop off that ain't ever happened before.
You know, it's when you ask questions and you say, never have I ever had a threesome. And then you have to drink or whatever. It's like that. Never have I ever done whatever. If you've done it, you drink. If you haven't, you pass. Like that.
Okay.
Like a drinking game.
Truth or dare?
Like truth or dare.
Okay. Mm-hmm. The more we drank, the sexier the game got. I ended up having to fondle his ex. Uh-oh. And she ended up giving me a lap dance. Uh-oh. Oh, now I see what's happening. Mm-hmm. My husband orchestrated the whole thing. He was enjoying it. Then he suggested we all sleep together. And so I'm got to go through this letter because nothing matters until I get to the part where she say this. Look, nothing. She suggested that they sleep together to keep warm. I wanted to say no, but I also wanted to see what his ex-wife had to offer. That's because you were fondling her, lap dancing, touching on her. I know the husband got like both of y'all.
Yeah, hang on, Steve. We'll have part 2 of your response coming up at 23 minutes after today's Strawberry Letter subject. My husband's ex-wife stayed with us. We'll get back into it right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
There's a recent ZipRecruiter survey that says 76% of all employers plan to hire for 2025 this year. And if you're hiring, add ZipRecruiter's latest feature, Zip Intro, to your plan. It's easy. You just pick a time and Zip Intro finds and schedules qualified candidates for you. Try it for free at ZipRecruiter.com/strawberry. That's ZipRecruiter.com/strawberry. All right, come on, Steve. Let's recap today's Strawberry Letter. The subject, my husband's ex-wife stayed with us. Ooh.
Okay, ex-wife bringing the kids over for his visitation.
Yeah.
It's bad weather. He tell her don't come. She came anyway. While she was there, the weather got bad. A tree fell in the street, and I guess they live in a cul-de-sac or dead end one way. And she couldn't get out. They said it's going to be 2 days before the tree got moved. House didn't have no electricity. Kids asked could they sleep in the car so they could watch movies on the iPad. Y'all send his kids out there. Obviously, y'all don't have kids yourself, so y'all send his kids out there. They're out there watching movies. Y'all ain't got no electricity. Y'all in there playing cards and drinking. Yeah, the more you drinking, the more you played, the sexier you got up in there. So y'all start playing a game called Never Have I Ever. Y'all ended up. Your husband orchestrated the whole thing. You ended up fondling her, and she ended up giving you a lap dance. Your husband was just enjoying it. Then he suggested, my man, that we all sleep together to stay warm.
What?
And I wanted to say no, but I also wanted to see what she had to offer. Oh, okay.
But
okay, got that. And these are legal terms now because I've taken the HR course and I know now the pronouns. And
but Steve, can we just back up a second? How did her husband say that though?
You know what? Have you ever been with another woman? Yeah. No, I haven't. Yes, you have. But if you was with one, what would you do? Okay. Then fondle her. See what it feel like. Now you give her a lap dance. Now he's sitting there with his wine just, oh, yeah. Now he like both of them because he done been married to both of them.
Right.
And he done had both of them. So this is all fantasizing for him. But now, he suggested y'all sleep together. I want to say no, but I also want to see what his wife was working with. Now, here's the part of the letter I got to get to. This is what this is. I don't remember everything we did that night because I was drunk. You are lying. Y'all was drinking wine. Y'all wasn't drinking that hard stuff. This wine. Now, you can get drunk drinking wine. I know that, but it's a different kind of. Hennessy drunk and Crown drunk, E&J drunk, different from wine drunk.
Said the person who doesn't drink.
I don't drink, but I do. Oh, I've been around enough people who do. There is a difference. I'll tell you that. The person that drink wine and get drunk is way different to the one that's in there pouring down hard liquor. It's a different.
So you're saying,
I don't remember everything we did that night because I was drunk. Ladies, shut up. And there was a lot of tension the next morning. Tension. She went to our guest room and didn't come out all day. I took her food and I tried to talk through what happened, but she wouldn't look me in my eyes. Oh, you and her was clowning. You and her was clowning. And he was too. You think he was orchestrating it while y'all was in that card game. When y'all got in that bed, he was in there in a director's chair with a tam on it. He had on a tam with a megaphone.
A loudspeaker, yeah.
Scene 2. This is scene 2. Act 1 and action. Oh, y'all was in there and he was over there. Well, good Lord of mercy. And it went down. And you don't remember everything we did. Yeah, lady, yes, you do. And she do, too. That's why she went in that room and can't believe what she did. And these kids is in here talking because they want something to eat. So now she in here trying to cook. You in here trying to talk about what happened. Your husband apologized to both. I don't know what I think about you. Baby, it was just so crazy.
Right.
I was in, all this is cause of Neo. I was just sitting up in Neo. I was doing fine. And then here come Neo with his old crazy life. And I was drinking. And then I said, never have I ever been Neo. And I said, And I said, but tonight I'm is.
That's the first time Neo fits.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It's just Neo's fault. He been in here. And I only had 2. Neo got 4.
Blame it on Neo. I like
Blame it on the where Jamie Foxx at? Where Kanye?
Right.
It's still awkward when we see each other. Yeah. when y'all done something where you can't look at each other no more, it got wild up in there. Everybody.
Okay.
I'm just telling you. That's all I'm saying about it. It was a lot of that night. I'm telling you right now.
All right.
Because the last time you looked up, she was looking back at you. That's the last time y'all made eye contact.
Leave your comments on today's
Should we all go
letter.
talk to somebody? I can't believe you told us. Don't go talk to nobody.
No. Leave your comments on today's letter on Instagram and Facebook at Steve Harvey FM, and check out the Strawberry Letter podcast on the free iHeartRadio app. Coming up next, it is Junior and Sports
One
Talk.
of them kids came out that garage and knocked on that door. That's why ain't nobody talking.
Right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
There's a recent ZipRecruiter survey that says 76% of all employers plan to hire for 2025 this year. And if you're hiring, add ZipRecruiter's latest feature, Zip Intro, to your plan. It's easy. You just pick a time and Zip Intro finds and schedules qualified candidates for you. Try it for free at ZipRecruiter.com/strawberry. That's ZipRecruiter.com/strawberry. It is time now for Junior and Sports Talk. What you got for us, Junior?
All right, Shirley. Well, May 11th, I know I got to go to Jacksonville, do a show down there at the Terry Theater with Cheryl Underwood. We're going to get down there acting a fool. That is for sure. Go ahead and get your tickets right now at Ticketmaster.com. It's going to be at the Terry Theater. Me, Cheryl Underwood, Skeet Carter, and A-Train. It's going to be a nice show. Going to see y'all on Mother's Day. Okay, here we go. What is going on with the vice president? Did y'all see J.D. Vance drop Ohio State trophy?
Yes.
Why is you in the way? You the vice president. Quit touching stuff.
Right.
This ain't even supposed to be for you. Just because you from Ohio, you would have picked the trophy, dropped the whole base, then gonna look around like it wasn't you. It was you. Take that eyeliner off. That's what the problem is. This eyeliner.
I'm going to tell you something, man. I don't really trust no man that wear eyeliner, especially a politician. What is he doing at night?
These cucumbers on your eyes, folks. Just drop the people trophy. Sitting up there. I don't know. I don't even know how they do it. But anyway, congratulations, the other night, Monday night, they had the women's WNBA draft. Congratulations to Paige Beckers, who won the national championship, and now she's the number one pick to the Dallas Wings. So she gonna have a good career, man. She going to a great team, the Dallas Wings. So let's go ahead and congratulate all the women. They look great on the red carpet for the WNBA draft. Also, the NCAA players in the football. Let me tell you something. They said it was going to happen. You know, Nick Saban said it was going to happen. These players are now talking about they want more money to play for a school. And if they don't get it, they transfer. And see, the quarterback in Tennessee, he was getting $2 million. Now he won't $4 million because another quarterback from Georgia that's going to Miami, Beck, he getting $4 million. He said, I want $4 million because if I got to play in a college football playoff and I got to play in a championship game, that's like 13 games. So I want more money now. Mm-hmm. See, this is gonna be hard for teams to keep players because now you're gonna go chicken.
I don't care.
Right, coach has been getting money.
I don't care. The school been making billions of dollars off these young people.
Yep.
Football, college football, is the revenue sport at major colleges. Yep. They have benefited for years. Now you done open up the door. So. Because it's the capitalistic American system. And now the moment everybody get to participate in it, now everybody want out. Nah, man, pay these boys.
Pay them. Yeah.
I'm throwing this ball for whoever got the biggest check.
Right.
I'm giving the win last place.
Yeah, right. They work hard.
I'm out here at $8 million a season.
That's a lot.
That's what's going on.
Yeah, but you want them to be loyal to the universities, but the universities never been loyal to them.
Ever. Awful. I don't care.
Right.
Pay me.
All right. Thank you, Junior. Coming up at the top of the hour, a young lady needs some advice, Steve. She's irritated by her boyfriend's mom. We'll get into it right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, Steve, this is from Janae in Hempstead. Janae says, I've been spending the night with my boyfriend so I can study with him, but I have to sneak in his room after his mother is asleep. I ended up leaving a notebook in his room that I needed for class. He was already on campus, so I had to call his mom. She went into his room and found other evidence that I had been staying there overnight. My boyfriend is upset with me because his mom took his car, and I'm upset because I have to pick him up. I'm 19 and he's 20 years old. Why does his mom punish him for every small thing he does?
You spending the night in this woman's house ain't a small thing. You know, man, y'all kill me with this right here. Y'all want to be grown, act grown, but you ain't got enough money on your own.
One more time.
You want to act grown, be grown, but you ain't got enough money on your own. See, grown is when you take care of yourself and everybody that you provide for. That's grown.
Yeah.
You in somebody else's car, somebody else's house, sneaking in his room. Now, there's consequences for that.
Yep.
Little girl, you had to have your notebook. You know how many times I went to class without a notebook?
Well, she had to have hers, Steve.
Why?
Don't go that day.
Yeah, lie. So I had to call his mother. She done went in the room and found other evidence. It wasn't just that you know that lady done been in that room before? She just got you because now you need something. Because you, look, young people.
Her house.
When you get enough money to get out on your own, you could call all the shots. But until then, sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
The rules of the house.
Mm-hmm.
Now, all my kids live on their own now. I can't tell them what to do.
Right.
They're on their own. Now, my youngest he'll be 28 this year.
Yeah.
Wow, Winton. Wow.
28.
Man. Getting up there.
Man, live your life, bro. Cool. You need something, call me.
Aw.
Good and grown.
All right, so Steve, we have time for one more. This one's from Kenny in Albany. Kenny says, I'm a 59-year-old married man. My wife broke her wrist in December and she stopped cooking. I thought it was a temporary thing, but I see her making salads. I see her making sandwiches for herself, and I have to find my own food. I told her there are women that would be happy to feed me. She dared me to put my feet under another woman's table. What's the harm in getting a good home-cooked meal if it's only a meal and that's it? Would I be wrong to eat elsewhere? That's what Kenny is asking.
No, go on over there, Tom.
No,
Kenny, go on over there.
That was dumb.
So Kenny, you've ignored the fact that she broke her wrist.
Mm-hmm.
When I've had a broken wrist before. Mm-hmm. You in a cast.
Mm-hmm.
Now, back in the day, you were in there a lot longer. They did it a little differently, I'm sure. Mm-hmm. But I broke a wrist before. So she got one hand. Depending on which wrist she broke, if she's right-handed or left-handed. If she broke the most if she right-handed and broke her right wrist, she got an extra problem.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I was left-handed and broke my left wrist. That's why I learned to do everything else with my right.
Uh-huh.
Now, she ain't cooking, but she making salads and sandwiches.
For herself.
Yeah. But you done told her, though.
There are plenty of women that are happy to cook for me.
Plenty of women. Kenny, you 59.
She dared him to do it.
You 59.
Yeah.
Well, is it that he doesn't want the salads and the sandwich because he keeps saying cooked?
She ain't offered it.
It sounds like he's saying cooked meal. That he wants something hot, like a cooked meal, so he still wants her to cook.
Right.
Yep. She can't cook, though, right?
Right. She can't cook.
I don't care what. You better not go over nobody else's house.
He said the wrong thing. Yeah,
he did.
Kenny on a diet, no matter if he wants to be.
If he wants
Kenny
to be.
skinny.
Kenny on a diet.
Kenny skinny. All right, guys, thank you. Coming up in 20 minutes after, we'll have more of the Steve Harvey Morning Show right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
So Detroit rapper Kash recently made waves on social media after she posted a video, guys, blowing her nose while she was sitting at a recent Pistons versus Bucks game. The video was trending because she was blowing her nose with a $20 bill. Yeah. All right. In the short video, she folded the $20 bill, stuck her finger in it, then swiped inside her nostrils. Comments on the video range from Kash Doll literally having money to blow to others that pointed out how disgusting that is and how painful it must be to do that. Few commenters wanted to know if Kash Doll reused a $20 bill. Now, according to Google, paper money can reportedly carry more germs than a household toilet. Yes. We all know how dirty money can be.
Super dirty.
Mm-hmm.
She's nasty.
She's cute though. She's a pretty girl.
Then she pretty nasty.
Well, yeah.
But you all know how she said, how you always say she's fine.
But you can easily lose your fine points easily.
By doing something like that.
By doing stuff like that. You ever went to dinner with somebody that was...
What difference does it make what she looks like?
Because you know they say if she's fine, they let a lot of stuff go.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah, if she's fine.
All right, I'll wipe her nose.
Oh, nah, she's forgiven.
Told you she's a pretty girl.
I see.
All right, guys.
Let her be great, Tommy. Let her be great.
We'll be back with more of this shallow show.
Right.
At 33 minutes after the hour, we'll play a round of Would You Rather right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
You can't let the urge to sing your favorite songs while you're driving distract you from that truck drifting toward your lane or that lane-splitting biker creeping up beside you. Fortunately, every Hyundai offers advanced safety features that can alert you to potential dangers around you.
And Hyundai has over 130 IIHS Top Safety Awards since 2006. IIHS Top Safety Awards include Top Safety Pick and Top Safety Pick Plus awards to Hyundai vehicles from 2006 to 2025.
It's time now, guys, for a round of Would You Rather. Would you rather fall asleep during sex, or would you rather catch a Charlie horse during sex?
Yeah, I'd rather fall asleep afterwards, because that's usually the goal.
You rather have a
Charlie horse, sure. Yeah. It's not stopping nothing.
Charlie horse, you just keep hitting your leg and stay on with what you're doing.
Yeah. Okay.
I would rather fall asleep. That
focused.
Charlie horse, I don't know. I stop. I lock up.
For the young people, explain to them what a Charlie horse is.
If you're that young, you don't need to know what we're talking about.
It's been a while since I.
Yeah, if you don't know what a Charlie horse is, and then you on your way to school, and don't you worry about what Deweese is talking about on this show.
Grown folks.
Yeah, and that really pissed that caller off that called in, cause Weeze is grown folks, and don't be worried about what Weeze doing.
Would you rather tattoo Thug Life against your chest?
Yeah.
Thug Life against your chest, or get a nose piercing? Which one? Get your nose
piercing. Thug Life tatted across your chest.
Yeah.
Shirley, say it like Pac says it.
The Thug Life tatted across my chest?
Yeah.
Or nose piercing. My nose so big, though, for me to have one that you can see, I'd have to use a towel holder.
Do what now?
Wow.
My nose so big, if I had a nose piercing for you to see it, I'd have to put a towel holder hoop in my...
Oh, you mean the round ring?
Yes.
Yeah, I'd have to have that in there.
Wow. All right.
Crazy man.
Because the crease between my nostrils and my nose, you could put it in there and never see it.
All right, we're moving on. Would you rather get musty when you tell a lie, or would you rather urinate a little bit when you tell a lie?
Yeah, that's what I do when I tell a lie.
What? Which one?
What do you do?
Which one?
I urinate a little bit, like especially if I'm in court. Yeah.
You do what though?
I urinate a little bit. That's when I'm in court. That's why I wear black pants. Whenever I go to court, I got on black because I'm in court.
But why are you lying in court? You're supposed to be telling the truth in court.
Are you kidding me? That is the most lies ever told is in court.
That's the place to tell it.
Boy, you better get that. There's two places you gonna lie. In the interrogation room and in court.
This is not 48 hours.
And you have got to hold on to that lie. Whatever you said in the interrogation room must carry into the court. It's a deposition, it's written down, and it's recorded. Hold your lie.
All right. I think this might be the last one.
What is all this truth about?
All right.
Y'all gonna learn. I'll tell you what, y'all gonna learn. Y'all gonna learn. Okay. And I'm here to teach you.
That's today's round of Would You Rather. Coming up next, our last break of the day. And Steve has some closing remarks for us right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Bless up, it's DJ Khaled.
Hey, what up? This your boy Chris Brown.
Hey, this is Keisha Cole.
God's people, this is Kirk Franklin.
Hey, this is John Legend, and you're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
You can't let the urge to sing your favorite songs while you're driving distract you from that truck drifting toward your lane or that lane-splitting biker creeping up beside you. Fortunately, every Hyundai offers advanced safety features that can alert you to potential dangers around you.
And Hyundai has over 130 IIHS Top Safety Awards since 2006. IIHS Top Safety Awards include Top Safety Pick and Top Safety Pick Plus awards to Hyundai vehicles from 2006 to 2025.
All right, here we are, guys. Our last break of the day. Wow. It's been a good day, right? Man. It's been a great day. All right, Steve.
My closing remarks today is for Junior. On tomorrow, Junior will be speaking in front of the Senate in Texas. And he's going to talk about the importance of passing bills to help sickle cell patients. We admire Junior for this, but Junior is a little apprehensive. And so at the beginning of the show, I was trying to talk to him. But I have something for Junior. As you go in front of the Senate, the thing that has always helped me whenever I do speeches, because Junior say he's been writing a speech and he's torn the paper up several times. One of the things that's always helped me when I'm speaking of level of importance, and especially if I'm speaking on a subject that I know, I always speak from the heart. It's more effective. People, have you ever watched a court show and you've seen like people get a chance to talk to the defendant who did something to their family, and they read this statement? I've always wondered why that is, but the average person I have to understand has to write their statements down. But I would think that's one of the moments where I would be most effective if I spoke from the heart. If I've lost somebody and it's because of you, I don't need a piece of paper to tell you how I feel. And I'm using that as an example of what tomorrow should look like for you, Junior. Be authentically you. When you stand in front of a group of people and you're speaking on a subject, especially a subject where you are an expert on, and you are an expert, know this fact that as you go in front of the Senate tomorrow, that you are the one person in that room who knows exactly what they're talking about, who has firsthand knowledge of anything that comes out your mouth about this debilitating disease, how it affects you, how it makes you have to adjust, how you live your life, the crippling effects of it, the pain of it. So when you're talking, Junior, I suggest you take an index card with some bullet points so you don't miss the major things you do. But I would find 3, no more than 4 things to cover. And cover those 3 or 4 important things about sickle cell that nobody may have thought of. So you're saying something that's very poignant, something that's very sincere, and something that puts something on their head that they may have never thought of. I love talking in front of people when I know I'm the one who knows what he's talking about. Well, Junior, you can rest assured that on tomorrow you will be the one person in that room. Now, it could be somebody else in there with sickle cell, and they may know, but they didn't ask them to talk. They asked you to talk. So go up there with a lot of confidence and go up there with your head held high because, brother, you are a survivor. You have survived so many crises. Get your head up, man. You ain't got to look down at them. You stronger than most everybody in that room. You one of the toughest dudes I know. Now you walk in there just like that. I'm a bad man. And you can walk up there and know that. Because, Junior, I'm telling you, most people don't deal with what you deal with. I'm a bad man. And I'll walk up there with that attitude. I'm a bad man. But I'm here to tell you some facts that you know nothing about. And what I'm about to tell you is 100% truth because I live it. And I want y'all to understand. So while y'all sit up in here and take your time to decide if you're going to pass a bill or not, what's wrong with you? Where's your heart at? Where's your heart for people? Now, because this disease affects primarily black people and Asians, Native Americans, and it don't affect a whole lot of whites, could that be the reason why you having trouble with these bills? But let me tell you something. We love our life just like you love your life. We want the same things in life you have. We all want to be happy and we all want to be successful. But more importantly, we all want to be here. Now, can you relate to that? And all of us vote. We vote. We are a part of the system and we pay taxes. And all you got to do is pass a bill to help us. But as you sit here and you debate this help, let me tell you what I don't get to debate. I don't get to debate when it happens to me. I don't get to debate the severity of the pain. I don't get to debate whether I had something planned or not. And all you got to do is pass a bill. Now, you can make this sound as complicated as you want, but it get real simple for us. We looking for help. We looking for some relief, and y'all can provide it. Now, what you gonna do with this opportunity to help somebody? And I hope I said something that you didn't understand about this disease before, but now you do. And you heard it from me because I live with it. And who knows when I have my next crisis. But while I'm sitting in that hospital, I will remember that I asked for help. And I'll remember whether you gave it to me or not. My name is Junior. I'm Kill Spates. I'm a bad man. Thank y'all for having me. Y'all have a great one today. Talk to God today. He would absolutely love to hear from you. Yeah. Holla at you.
For all Steve Harvey contests, no purchase necessary, void where prohibited. Participants must be legal U.S. residents at least 18 years old unless otherwise stated. For complete contest rules, visit SteveHarveyFM.com.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.